Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and today we are looking at the Shiro Kamo Kurouchi Aogami Super Petty 150mm knife. This line of knives, as mentioned here, has a core steel of Aogami or blue paper super reactive carbon steel. The heat treat's around 63 to 64 Rockwell on that core steel, and the construction is a Kurouchi or blacksmith finish over the top of an iron cladding or reactive cladding over the top of the Aogami Super Core, 3-layer sandwich. So it is an all-reactive blade. The Kurouchi finish is matte but pretty smooth. The weight on the knife is about 86 grams or 3 ounces, and the blade length's around 150 millimeters from tip to back of the heel to chin, or almost 6 inches. And the overall length's around 11 inches. The spine thickness is about 2.4 millimeters back above the chin of the knife, and then it tapers down just a little bit and holds most of that thickness until you hit the grind of the knife right here. Overall, they're pretty thin for this style of knife. The blade height back at the chin here is 33.6 millimeters, and the handle's real nice. It's an octagonal, ambidextrous rosewood main part with a black packawood ferrule. Circumference is about 2.6 inches here, a little smaller to fit the size of the knife. This is one of those petty knives. There's kind of two categories roughly. You've got the ones that are a little taller, that are shaped more like mini gyutos, and this is one of those. And you've got ones that are shorter that are more, let's say, utility style petties. So this is one of those mini gyoto style blades, if that's your thing. You get a little more board clearance to use it for those purposes. The knife is nicely done. Let's take a close look at it. Fit and finish is real nice on these. It's got just a touch of relief on the spine, and you got some nice relief on the choil neck or imoto, so they're pretty comfortable right out of the box. Out of the box sharpness was so-so, maybe a 3 out of 4. So I would say you want to definitely sharpen it to give it the performance potential that you have in that knife. They do have hand chiseled kanji, and you've got a Kasumi style finish, kind of a sandblasted finish on the blade road with the core steel showing through there on each side. It's a very attractive knife. Balance point on this is kind of right about here. Not as much of an issue with this style of blade. As long as we're doing a close-up, let's look at the profile on the blade. It's kind of a gentle curve throughout. And let's put it on a cutting board just to take a peek at it. You can see there really isn't much of a flat spot on this. It's just more of a curve throughout. Makes a beautiful rocker. It's real smooth flowing into that. So these knives are pretty thin at the edge, but not super crazy thin. So nice balance of performance and a little bit of robustness at the edge. They've got a pretty thin tip for performance. Just a real good all-around blade. A lot of performance, great steel. If you don't mind an all-reactive knife. So, nice line. So this is the Shiro Kamo Kurouchi Aogami Petty 150mm knife.